Today we're talking about 23 Amazon viral summer favorites. These are either products that have gone viral for being super helpful during the summertime or products that have just gone viral this summer. We were taking the two ideas and combining them into one. Now before we get into today's video, hello, my name is KB and I'm your interior design fairy godmother because I find you deals that help you achieve the luxe look for less. If that sounds like something you'd enjoy, I'd love it if you smash that subscribe button because I have new videos like this every Monday and Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'd love to have you as a member of our community. But let's get into today's video. So first up is something that I was not going to buy because I thought it was just like an influencer thing that they were trying to push on me, you know, things like that. This is the Zevo flying insect trap, and let me just show you mine. And I don't have anything to say about this product besides look. This is insane. So basically you buy the cartridge, you get some inserts, and it attracts all the flying insects. So you have like the fruit flies, the ants, the miscellaneous bugs here, they're all attracted to like the sound or the light or whatever, and this thing works. When I got this, I was totally blown away because it does such a good job. I'm very much so disgusted, but I needed to show you proof. This is gonna be great for the summertime if you're leaving the doors open, if your kids are leaving the doors open. I just love this, 10 out of 10. Next up is this sunglasses organizer. You can use this for normal glasses as well. I use this for both. I just find that in the summertime, I pick up a lot of sunglasses from like Five Below, Walmart, wherever when I'm like on the go, and then they get lost in random purses and I can never find them, which is why I end up with so many. So since I've gotten this, I just organize them all in here. It's easy to keep track of them and it just fits in a nightstand or a standard drawer. Now this one is Lazy Girl approved. This is perfect for travel. This is an iPad scroller. So basically this is a ring that you put on and it can connect to like your phone, your iPad, whatever, and it will scroll for you, whether that's on TikTok, Instagram, but I love to use it for Kindle because I love to read on planes whenever I'm traveling during the summer. And this allows me to do it kind of hands-free. I will just like use my pop socket to adhere my phone to like the seat in front of me, and then I can scroll without having to like manually turn and turn and turn. It's very silly, but I think it's been such a game changer. I've been trying to spend less time on social media and less time watching television, and this has really helped me up my reading time. I already shared a version of this, which is a pill organizer, but my sister-in-law, she saw that I loved mine so much, she got me this one, and let me show you what's different about this one. So basically, you put all of your pills in here, whether you're traveling. I even use this when I'm not traveling. I just keep them in my purse, and they all have their own little tabs, so you can open them up so they're not just like jumbled around in here, which I think is great for travel because you don't want your pills mixed up, especially if like, you know, your husband or your partner needs a pill or something. You don't want them grabbing the wrong thing. But what I love about this one that she bought me is that it actually comes with labels. So you can see here, it has like the Benadryl allergy label, but there are so many label options. I mean, just look at how many options there are. They have brand names, they have generics, they have all of that. So this is a great way to label your pills on the go and make sure you don't take anything accidentally and prevent you from taking like those really big pill containers when you travel, or like your full like medication bottles, because they take up a lot of space like in your luggage, and I think this is a really great option. Now this product has been going viral a lot on the internet recently because people are in love with Stanley cups, Owala, all of that stuff, reusable cups and water bottles, which I can get behind. I love that. But getting the room of those items clean is super duper difficult. So they came out with this. I actually really love this. It is like a 3-in-1 cleaner. So it has this bristle at the top here, which you can see, but it also rotates so that it has this, so you can really get into little areas there. And then you can actually use this to clamp around and go around the perimeter of a cup or something like that to really, really, really deep clean it. It comes in a set of 3. This has been really great because I think gunk really gets stuck on your Stanley cups and things like that. That's why I hated reusable water bottles when I was growing up, because I just feel like gunk would get stuck under it and then it would smell even though you put it through the dishwasher, all that good stuff. So this is a really good way to get it deep clean. You can just stick one in your purse or just keep them in your kitchen cabinet, which is what I do, so that you can make sure you're getting a deep clean before you stick things in the dishwasher. And if you are hosting the summer, you are going to love these trivets. Now I've shared these before, but they are really good. These are just rubber trivets. They come in a set of 3 or 5 or something like that, and you can actually open and close them with just one hand. Again, I think that that's really important because you're holding something hot, you only have one hand. These are great. So you can just fold them up. They can sit in your kitchen drawer, but they open up and you can put any hot thing on them and they're not going to ruin your table or anything like that. I love these. I have the black one. They also come in like a rainbow sort of situation. These are great. I've had these, I think, going on a year now, and these are really great if you're entertaining outdoors, if you're having dinner parties or soirees, if you will, this summer. These are gonna help you out a ton. What is your favorite thing to eat in the summertime? For us, it is corn. So I love this corn tool. It will help you basically get all of the corn off of the cob without you having to use a knife and accidentally cut yourself. Speaking from someone who has done that before, this is really wonderful. I will say, use this before you heat the corn up. I've made the mistake of heating the corn up and then trying to get it off, and then I'm like, oh, I'm burning my hands. Are you okay? So this actually does a really good job. It does run through the dishwasher. It gets all the corn off the cob. It gets it really nice and clean. And one of my other favorite things to eat in the summertime is barbecue. Obviously, who doesn't love barbecue in the summer? And I love like shredded chicken sliders. Love that. Hate shredding chicken. Hate shredding chicken. It's the bane of my existence. I'm always scratching a pan, or I'll just like give up. And like one person will have shredded chicken and the other person will just have like a lumpy half shredded piece of chicken and they're like, oh. So this has helped me a ton. This went viral online. It has 2 handles. I just use the one, and basically you put your chicken in here, you use this knob and you turn it and it shreds the chicken. It just does save so much time. I am not a huge fan of kitchen gadgets because a lot of the time I think that they're really, really, really useless. But this is one that saves me so much time and energy that I'm just obsessed with. And the last kitchen item I want to share with you, or kitchen gadget I want to share with you that's going viral this summer, is this electric corkscrew. I've shared this before, but opening wine can be an event. It can be an event, especially if it has like a really nice cork in there. You don't want the cork to fall in the bottle. You don't want to ruin the cork. What I like to do is use this electric corkscrew. It has a charging stand. You just recharge it and it does a great job. You don't have to strain yourself. You're not worried that the cork is going to go flying. It has made cooking with wine and drinking wine so much easier. And I know that many of you have dishwashers, but there's some items you just want to wash by hand. So I actually love using this Dorai Home Diatomaceous Earth kitchen sink mat. So basically, instead of leaving your dishes on a bunch of paper towels, which can be super wasteful, or like a cloth where the water just sinks through and it kind of stains your countertop, you can use this. The water is absorbed into the diatomaceous earth really, really quickly, so you don't have water stains or wet stains all over your countertop. It keeps your countertop protected. It looks kind of cute, and it's a great place to kind of store your dishes without having one of those ugly drying racks. And I'm so embarrassed about this one, but I did buy it on Prime Day, and then I was like, this is a 10 out of 10 purchase, especially if you have kids or you have a spouse that kind of works out in the heat in the summertime. This is a snackle. Again, I thought these were so stupid, but you can put salad in these. You can put like, if you want to do like a little taco salad, if you want to do like anything like that, if you want to put snacks in here, this is great. This is food safe. It's actually pretty big, I will say that. So make sure your kid is like strong enough to carry this once you put food in it. I just do feel like I need to say that. But the handles of these are absolutely fantastic. I will send Babe with this because they're working like 12-hour shifts. That's such a long time. So I will put a bunch of snacks in here and they will be set for the day. Plus this is great for like sharing, making friends, things like that. But it does a really good job. I actually prefer this to like normal food containers just because you are able to keep everything separate. So your salad doesn't get like mushy or anything like that. You don't have to do one of like those stacked salad jars, which you can't really mix them around. I just think that this is super versatile. The only thing I wish it had was like included cutlery, but this is actually a 10 out of 10 thing for me. And I was so upset that I didn't buy this sooner. This is also relevant if you are outside a lot this summertime. These are these Arm & Hammer shoe balls. My spouse has the smelliest feet ever. After working in the hospital all day long, the feet, disgusting. So these are really great. You just put them in your shoes at the end of every day and it freshens them up. Growing up, I just sprinkled baking soda in my shoes, which is literally what Arm & Hammer is. But then you have baking soda all over everything and that doesn't look good. And then you have to dump them in the trash can every day. It's a whole thing. So if you don't want to like be squeezing out baking soda with every step in public, which like I would do, these balls are really great. Made by the same people. These last for like up to a year or something crazy like that. We've had the same ones for months now and they do a phenomenal job and they smell good right now with me like smelling them, and they just came out of shoes that have not been washed in like 3 or 4 weeks. Now this is an item that is not home related, but this has been going viral on Amazon this year, so I wanted to share it. This is the Tier makeup. So it went viral. I picked it up and I'm obsessed with it. I have it on today. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup. I hate wearing makeup. You guys know this, which is why I didn't wear it for such a long time because it was so heavy. This is a cushion makeup. They have a limited shade range. I will say that. Like this is a little bit dark for my skin. It looks a little bit more like sun-kissed, which honestly I enjoy, but it went on so smoothly. It's very lightweight and it stays super well. So if you've been looking for some like makeup that isn't like a traditional liquid foundation, this is going to be a game changer for you. Next up, we have these plug-in sconces. I saw these go viral over on TikTok. I picked them up and I love them. What I love about these sconces is that they are plug-in, so they're not peel and stick. They just go into like your own like outlet that you have sitting around that you never plug anything into because it's very inconveniently placed. And this just shoots light upwards and downwards, and it is light sensitive. So when the lights are on, it's not on. When the lights are off, it turns on. It's really sultry. It's really sexy. It's a great like sophisticated nightlight, if you will, and it's a great way to add a little bit of lighting to your hallway if you have a gallery wall or art you want to put on display, but you don't want to do anything that's peel and stick or USB rechargeable because you just can't be bothered. I also want to share this kid's artwork frame. This frame was really fantastic because basically I know your kids are at summer camp, they're creating a bunch of artwork and they're like, mommy, mommy, or daddy, daddy, please put this on the fridge. And you're like, look kid, you've got 500 million paintings on the fridge right now. The fridge can't handle it. This is really great because you can stack the artwork in there. So you just put them behind like this little elastic piece and you can have them all sitting in there and you can cycle through the pieces of art. So you're able to show all of your kids' art over time. You're able to store it really easily without it getting crumpled up or lost, and you can just hang this on the wall. It's a more sophisticated way to display your kids' artwork that looks a little bit more clean, a little bit more streamlined, and I think you're going to enjoy a lot more than the collage they've made of their artwork when they're bringing home 50 pieces every day. Something else that has been super popular this summer that I already love is the neom skincare candle. I bought 2 of these on Prime Day because they are not cheap, but they're wonderful. So basically they are a skin treatment. You can see the pouring maneuver here, and basically you're able to use this candle. It smells absolutely phenomenal. It smells like the best spa in the world, but you can also pour it on your skin and keep yourself really nice and moisturized. So it's very much so a 2-in-1 moment. If you're trying to do some self-care, if you want some lightweight moisturizer during the summer, I think this is really, really incredible, and it just smells luxurious, and I think that's something we want for like our skincare and for our home. So it really is the best bang for your buck. And while I love diatomaceous earth, a lot of you said you wanted a bath mat that wasn't diatomaceous earth, so I found this one. This is a waffle bath mat. It has been going viral on the internet recently, and what's really good about this is I think it just has some type of gripping on the bottom that prevents it from sliding. It does not slide. I love it. It comes in so many different colors, so many different sizes, and it absorbs water super well. Not as good as diatomaceous earth, but way better than like your standard like cloth or microfiber bath mat. So this is a really good in-between if you want something that's still a little bit more organic, a little bit more like rug-like and isn't stone. This is going to be a really great option. I was pleasantly surprised because I did not think this thing was going to work, but it does have the KB stamp of approval. For many people, summertime means home project time, and that means keeping track of like your paint colors, because that is something people hate when it's time to move. They're like, I don't know what color I painted this. I don't know what color the original paint color was. I'm gonna get in trouble. I love these paint pens. Basically, you will take your leftover paint, you will put it in here, and you just have this really nice tip on the top to fix any blemishes or anything like that that appear on your wall. They stay fresh for up to 7 years, which is a super long time, and I just use a piece of painter's tape to write the paint information on the side so that if I need to buy more, I can buy more, but I have a lot going for me right here. This particular pack comes in a set of 3, and it also comes with syringes that you can use to put the paint in there, so you don't have to like try and pour your paint into this tiny little stick. That would be just such a mess and not worth it. But these are really great just for getting like those really tiny blemishes or just keeping track of that information. I just leave them in my utility room in like a cold, dark place, and then it stays really nice and fresh. And I saw this screwdriver go viral online this summer, and I had to pick it up. Now, what I will say about this is not for someone who wants to do a huge DIY project, but if you just like need to change screws in something, if you want to change some hardware and you just need like a really quick and easy screwdriver, you're gonna love this one. So this is what it looks like. It is USB rechargeable. I literally use the same cords that I use to like charge my devices. It goes backwards and forwards, and it comes with a ton of bits. You can see that I've really used this because there's dust all over it. But what I really love about this is that it's super compact. So you can change the hardware in a dresser or a nightstand without having to take the stuff out of the nightstand or having to take the drawer out of the actual like piece of furniture, which for me is amazing because I'm lazy. I just want to be able to change something like that or I won't do it. So this can really fit in all of like those really difficult to access areas, and it is powerful enough to do like basic jobs. Again, if you're trying to build a bench, no, you need a better one than this, but this has pleasantly surprised me, and it does hold a pretty decent charge. Another item people are loving right now is the walking pad. So walking pads are great to get some movement in during the work day because a lot of us are sedentary when we're sitting at our desks from 9 to 5 every day. So I found this walking pad, and it is super low profile. It can fit under your bed, it can fit under my desk, it can fit under my dining table, it can fit under my dressers, and I just love it because when I'm not using it, I do not want to see it. I don't want to be reminded of exercise. I do not want to trip over the treadmill. So this one is super low profile. It comes with with a remote, so you don't have to bend on to turn it on and off. It does also come with lubricant because you do need to lubricate it every so many miles so that it doesn't wear down. But I've been very impressed with this walking pad. I had another one before and it was just too heavy. This one is lightweight, easier to conceal, and very much so practical for my lifestyle. I definitely get in a lot more movement than I otherwise would. The thing that has been going super viral on the internet right now is the robot vacuum that also has a mop built in. But those things are so expensive. So I found this one. When I found it, it was on deal for $67. I think it's double that right now, but it's still like a fifth of the cost of most of like the robot vacuum mop combos. This one is great. It gets my floor so nice and clean. I am baffled. I hate dirty floors. I hate it. Like if I see dust on my sock, I'm gonna lose it. This is just such a good job. It comes with a remote. It comes with rechargeable pads. It just, for the price, it does such a good job. I've had Sharks before. I have had Roombas before, and they just were not worth the price to me. But this collects so much dust. It's so smart. Like I can turn it on in my bedroom and tell it to go home, which is in the living room, and it will do it. And it won't run over all my clothes and like hurt my dog in the process. So 10 out of 10, would recommend. I saw this go a little bit viral on like TikTok and TikTok Shop. I picked it up over on Amazon and I love it. And the last few items I want to share are travel related because it's the summertime and people love to travel. First up, we just have these bright luggage straps. So funny story, we went to Mexico, the entire family. We went to Mexico, and on the way back, someone in the family picked up the wrong luggage because it was identical to everyone else's luggage, and it was a fiasco, to say the very least. So I bought these luggage straps, very, very simple, super affordable. It comes in a pack of 4. I got bright pink, and it's just the easiest way to know, hey, this is your luggage and not someone else's luggage. It saves so much headache, in my opinion, when you're going through customs, when you're traveling. I don't know. Anything that can make traveling easier, I'm going to get, and this is definitely one of those things. The last item is the Ever Snug travel pillow. This pillow is great because it's a pillow. You unzip it, it becomes a blanket. It sits on your luggage. It's really compact, so you can throw it in your carry-on, so they don't count it as like an additional item. It just makes traveling so much more comfortable for me. I have a blanket on the plane. I have an extra blanket in the hotel. It's just like a little piece of home, and you can just throw it in the laundry and it is good as new. That is it for today's video. Those are my Amazon summer favorites. Again, these are products that are either going viral during the summertime or just super useful for the summer. Regardless, all of these products are KB approved, and I think are going to really elevate your hosting, your travel, your everyday living this summer, and that's exactly what you deserve. If you liked today's video, please consider smashing that subscribe button because I have new videos every Monday and Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'd love to have you as a member of our community. Until next time, have a beautiful day.